Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Geeknd Live, where we talk about the week's Star Wars news, if there is any, and to be honest, even if there isn't any, we talk about it as well. Welcome to my newly sunburnt face, everybody. Hope you like it. You got a tomato or a tomato presenting the show to you today. That goes by the name of Jamie. If you're new here, hello. This is a Star Wars YouTube channel. Hello to all familiar names and faces out there in the chat. We are going to talk about the Star Wars news, of which there has been some actual genuine news today. There has been a delay to the Obi-Wan Kenobi series coming to Disney Plus. Let's stop with the drama already. It's a 2-day delay. We'll talk about it in a moment and what it might mean. Why they made this decision, and what it might mean for Star Wars Celebration happening at the same time. Is this good news or bad news? We'll discuss that. If you're watching in the future, the replay, let me know in the comments. And if you're here live, say hello in the chat. Meanwhile, I'm going to pop over to the chat before we get into the news. Anakin Crespin, who's not here right now, but did pop in earlier and will be watching in the future, aka on the replay. Chad Campbell giving his thoughts there on the delay. We'll come back to that in a moment. Hello to Chad, also Gaz Nottingham, and he's changed his name again, I think. Glenn, the geeky hippie Jedi Sentinel. Saying some good stuff there. Do hit that like button, everybody. Do it. Jane Flakes, hello to you as well. And also, Power Droid Girl is in the house, as is David Milano. I'm going to come back to the comments regarding Kenobi in a moment. Hello to Merv as well. Good evening to you, my friend, or what is it now? Good afternoon from Mexico City. I'm really confused, by the way, and I've had days to get used to this, and I just haven't. The clock's changed, the time changed in the UK for British summertime. Hey, my face is a face of summer right now, not necessarily a British one. And I kind of keep forgetting that Mexico hasn't changed. So this almost didn't happen this stream on time. It was almost an hour late. So I'm here making it up as I go along. So I lost an hour of prep. Yeah, 9 p.m. over there. So I have started on time, but yeah, in terms of YouTube and the schedule, but in terms of my head and being ready, nah, I'm an hour late. Anyway, or behind, I should say. So hello to everybody there. We're going to also talk about another story. We'll come on to Kenobi in a moment. So if you're watching in the future and you're only here for Kenobi, probably fast forward a couple of minutes. But there was that's funny. That's funny, Glenn. That is funny. That's very funny. Yeah, I don't need the makeup anymore, do I? If I am Womeris Watt, that is. So let me just open a screen. We will come to the Kenobi story in a moment. But this is cool. Cool bit of news. So I've got the Gizmodo site open at the moment. So, did you hear that the Oscars were on the 94th of their kind? And historically, they've provided a slap in the face for Star Wars actors. Only Alec Guinness has been nominated for a role in a Star Wars film at the Oscars. And that was in 1978 for Best Supporting Actor as Obi-Wan Kenobi, of course. Obviously, lots of technical Oscars have been won for years since, but I don't think the lack of wins, the acting theme, if you like, in that department is going to change anytime soon. But this year, an actor who had a little known but really cool connection to Star Wars won the Best Supporting Actor award. Not for Star Wars, obviously. So it's Troy Kotsur, and he won for his role in Apple TV Plus film equals Coda. Coda swept the board, won a lot of awards, and like I said, he picked up Best Supporting Actor. Couple of cool things. First of all, he's the first deaf male actor to win an Academy Award, and his connection to the Star Wars universe is also cool. He was hired by Lucasfilm to work on the Tusken Raider sign language for The Mandalorian. We think about it in the Book of Boba Fett, but it actually goes back to The Mandalorian. And he also even played one of the scouts in Chapter 5, Tusken Scouts, as well. And he said this about the Star Wars role. When I was 8 years old, Oh, I actually prepared a quote slide. Hang on, here we go. When I was 8 years old, I dreamed of being part of Star Wars. Many, many years later, almost 40 years later, it is fate. I hope that you keep telling Disney that you want to see more sign language. I hope that the producers keep an open mind because this is just the beginning. So pretty cool. Pretty cool story there, you know. Big win at the Oscars for him as well and for Coda, but a huge deal that win. Not just the Star Wars recognition, which was kind of little known, but that Oscar win is a huge deal, you know, huge piece of recognition for the deaf community. So congratulations there to Troy Kotzer. Right then, we're going to talk Kenobi in terms of modern day Kenobi. Ewan McGregor's Kenobi. So let me just pop back to the chat to see what's going on. Yeah, I still like the Wamera's what comment. Right. Let's talk about Kenobi then. So there was a bit of news today, actual genuine news, which was like very minor news in the grand scheme of things. We can be dramatic about it, like I probably was with the thumbnail. But really, it ain't a big deal. So the Obi-Wan Kenobi series coming to Disney Plus has been delayed. So it's now going to start streaming from Friday, May 27th. And this is 2 days later than previously planned. So it was originally going to be on Wednesday, which is the now traditional Disney Plus drop day of the 25th. But we get something back for this 2-day delay. I don't think this was ever said before, but we do know now that from the 27th, the Friday, we're going to get 2 episodes, presumably the first and second. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Back to back. So that's pretty cool. Anders Lay said earlier to me, you know, he can cope with a 2-day delay to get 2 episodes as reward. But it does seem like it's definitely a pretty last minute decision, as the trailer only came out a few weeks ago. But they've made this announcement video of Ewan McGregor. So part of me thinks it can't have been complete last minute because, you know, Ewan McGregor's availability is not going to be, you know, that flexible. But still, that trailer came out a few weeks ago, 3 weeks ago now, maybe going on 4, with no updated release date. So it's definitely a fairly last minute thing. So now it's going to be a big part of Celebration. Of course, it would have been anyway, but this is actually going to be launched on Disney Plus during Star Wars Celebration. So what does this mean for Celebration? That's what I'm wondering, because Kenobi is now, and again, probably was going to be anyway, the big focus, and certainly now will take over the main panels. You know, that maybe they're going to show it live to the audience first, the first episode, before it drops on Disney Plus, the audience at Anaheim for Celebration. But also, could this change, and that's cool, but could this change mean that they actually are struggling with Celebration? And I'm not just trying to be like a drama mongerer here, although I'll get more views if I did do that. I mean, in the sense that has something changed in the pipeworks at Disney, Lucasfilm? Does this mean that they don't have as many movie or TV announcements to make now? Has something changed there? We know about Rogue Squadron having apparently a few issues behind the scenes. Has something that they were planning on focusing on and announcing been dropped or delayed? I mean, again, it's not a big deal, this date change. It really isn't. And it also makes sense to have it coincide with your big festival of Star Wars. But it is a strange thing. And Chad said earlier as well in a separate message that originally it was coming out, I think, on the 45th anniversary, right? Star Wars anniversary. So that was a kind of, good date to have it on. But anyway, let's see what people think here. So Chad Campbell said earlier, my thoughts on the delay. Bad Batch will be launching as a surprise on May the 4th with 2 episodes a week, making it 8 episodes or half a season. Okay. But then Chad also adds they confirmed the rest of Kenobi would be airing on Wednesdays, so back to that traditional day. So either this move is just to compete with Stranger Things, so Stranger Things 4 is starting at the same time, or because Wednesday will already have a major Star Wars thing. Yep. Interesting. And then Chad also adds, he's not done yet. Then another half season of Bad Batch in between Kenobi and Andor. Well, that's happening a bit now, isn't it? Ozark split their final season in two. Better Call Saul is doing it as well, I believe. So that is a thing now, splitting your seasons. Not sure what I think to it, but it's a thing. I got it when it was, during the pandemic and filming was getting delayed and maybe they'd only actually half finished the season. But anyway, what else have we got? I saw there was a few other comments earlier. Power Droid Girl says, if Kenobi has been moved for scheduling reasons, hopefully it's Bad Batch related because I'm really looking forward to seeing that sooner rather than later. So yeah, similar on the theme there to what Chad's saying, speculating there. Was there any more Kenobi comments? Chad again. Chad's still not done, by the way. I'm just upset at the delay because it directly interferes with Stranger Things. I've been waiting for that longer, so Kenobi will have to wait. Wow, Chad, you're gonna delay watching Kenobi for Stranger Things 4. I'm excited for Stranger Things 4, but Kenobi will come first. And Jane Flakes, in regards to the Tusken Raider sign language story, as someone with hearing issues, I welcome more signing and subtitles. Hello there to Takes to Know Games as well. I haven't seen you for a while, my friend. Hope you're doing well. And Dave Milano says, I think I'll have to stay up and watch it Thursday night, Friday morning to avoid potential spoilers on Friday when I'm at Celebration. Not that I'd be sleeping anyway. Too excited. But would they perhaps be actually dropping it later on Friday? Would, like I said earlier, maybe have the premiere for the people in the panel room at Celebration, and then it instantly goes on Disney Plus? I don't know. Evening to Phil Hawkins as well. And Chad, if you're here, can you do me a favor, please? Because I'm an hour earlier, although on time, because of the aforementioned time zone mistake. My phone is down here currently in the middle of an exciting iOS software update I've been forced into. So I can't post the link to the Patreon Hangout on the Discord. I've linked to it on Patreon itself on the latest post. The link's there. Would you mind doing me a favor, please? If you're listening, can you post that link into the Discord and saying we'll be starting in about 15 minutes or so? Thank you. And once my phone's finished, I will also add it in as well. But it's still chugging along. Jane Flakes is not happy with the season splitting thing. Season splitting is vile and corrupt. Yeah, I'm not particularly into it. Dave Milano regarding Glenn, the geeky, whatever he's called now. Glenn of the shifting names like the shifting sands. Maybe he needs a roving reporter to cover Celebration if he's not going. Who is going? So we know Dave Milano's going. Is anybody else here going to Celebration? I won't be going to Celebration. I'll be back in the UK, actually, so I'll be much further away than I currently am. Takes to No Game says, I finished uni in late May. Bring on the content. Good luck with your studies, my friend. Chad Campbell, still not done. If there was a new Stranger Things show every other month, I would also be watching Kenobi first. That said, Star Wars has lost some of its opening day glam for me. Yeah, maybe there's a little bit of Star Wars fatigue. I think there certainly is Star Wars fatigue out there. I'm not sure I'm feeling it. But I do agree that there's not the same, of course, there's not the same excitement as the opening night of The Force Awakens, because we've got it good, so good these days. Star Wars more and more now is becoming such a consistent thing to rival the Marvel output on Disney Plus. Certainly not so much the big screen yet, but that will come. Philip Hawkins says, it has been a good day. I did the Crystal Maze experience in London, and it was part of my working day. Wow, you got paid to compete in the Crystal Maze. That's pretty cool, mate. Oh, my phone's back on. Great. But still, Chad, if you can do it, because I don't think I can multitask quite yet. No, into the Discord. Can you throw it into the Discord chat, please, Chad? Because I said I would do that. Yeah, thank you. And I'll try and multitask in a moment and do it, probably between streams. That's great stuff. So you're recording audio for an episode. Is that of your podcast or is that for work, BBC work? I don't know, Phil. But would it be the Red Dwarf podcast that I went on? Anyway, if you don't know Philip Hawkins, you should go and check out his channel. Lots of pop culture stuff going on there, especially Doctor Who, confirming that he was there for work. So he was definitely getting paid for BBC or by the BBC World Service. Right, everyone. yeah, so it's easy to be dramatic about this Kenobi news. It's kind of interesting why they've done this, but in some ways, kind of makes sense to share it with your big, literally as it's called, celebration weekend. Now, there was one other thing I wanted to share. Just give me a moment to get the link because I'm not as prepared as I should be because of time changing. Stop changing the time, UK. Confusing me. And like, if the UK is going to do it, Mexico follow suit, please. Although I believe Mexico is in the next few days. Anyway, there was some Star Wars fan art which caught my eye, thanks to Screen Rant, I think, that posted it, and I saw a tweet. Clicked on the tweet. They got me. They reeled me in. And if you're ever wondering what Jedi Knight Finn would look like, well, this fan art tells all. It looks pretty cool. New fan art shows what John Boyega's Finn would look like suiting up as a Jedi in a Star Wars spin-off movie of his very own. So this came out on social media. I'm trying to find the name of the artist. Here we go. Tillian Creative. This is that's Instagram, isn't it? So yeah, on Instagram, Tillian_creative. Look at that. Let's zoom out a little bit so we get a full poster. It's pretty cool. The Jedi we never got, or will we get one day? I do love some artwork. Do love fan art. There's some amazing fan art out there. And I follow a few good accounts. So often, I just stumble across it naturally. But thank you to Screen Rants for bringing this one to my attention. So pretty cool, that. Right. I'm going to pop over to the chat one last time and see what's going on. Glenn, whoever this guy is now, I'd love to see something with Finn as a Jedi. Takes No Games. Is anyone else excited about the new Lego Star Wars? My nephew is. He's that Lego Star Wars has become his entry point into Star Wars, which is pretty cool. Glenn says Glenn's made a mistake with the chat or something. Yeah, if you put top chat, I think you see an alternative version, not the live in sync comments. But yeah, anyway, guys, pretty quiet in the chat today. So that could be it, to be honest. Shortest stream in a while. Power Droid Girl says, I saw a nice fan art with Anakin and the kid playing Luke. What if? We should get the Marvel style Star Wars What If on Disney Plus. Why not is what I say. So thank you, everybody, for joining me. And if you are a Patreon member, we're going to do our first live hangout after this. And I'm going to be doing the finale of the From the Archive series, where I talk about the various Star Wars actors that I've met and interviewed in the past. And we are closing proceedings with none other than Sir Christopher Lee. And then we're going to hang out for a little bit as well, the first time. So sorry to alienate those not on Patreon, but I've not been able to communicate this so well because of my phone doing an annoying update. So if you go on to Patreon or Discord, Chad should have posted the link, and I'll see you there in 5 minutes. We'll start in 5 minutes from now. It gives me a chance to get my phone, because it has finished the update, logged in and sorted. So yeah, I'll just do the final comments. Chad Campbell, I think Kenobi could also suffer from launching 3 episodes in a week. Yeah, technically it is. And then every other week will seem slow. It's only 6 episodes, if I remember. I believe you remember correctly. And there's a lot of love for Lego Star Wars from Jane Flakes there. And also from Chad Campbell. And Dave Milano says, I've never played a Lego Star Wars game, but I'm stoked for the Skywalker Saga, also the Evil Dead game. All right, everybody who's joined us, thank you very much. I hope you are well. I hope you have a great week, and we will talk again this time next week. And again, if you are a Patreon member, I will see you in 5 minutes at the link, the separate link that's posted on Patreon. And also, if Chad is a man of his word, in the Discord group as well. But thank you to everybody, and we will be back. I hope to see you back anyway, this time next week. So start waving, everybody. Start waving. Keep waving. Keep waving. I'm ending broadcast.